In the mornings, I would tell her, I need to get in the shower. No Hollywood showers. Hollywood showers come from when I was in the Navy. On the ship, everybody had to get a chance to use some hot water. If you took too long in the shower, you went to captain's mast. Eventually, you went to captain's mast. I would tell her, do not use up all the hot water in our apartment. I said, don't use up all the hot water. She did it for 2 weeks in a row. So by the second week, I was fed up. I went in the shower one morning and dragged her out. As I dragged her out the shower, she stayed out the shower and went ahead and got ready and went to work. As she left out the door, she poured bleach in my fish tank.
Bruh.
The fish were much bigger than these fish. They were expensive. I had some crown jewels in there, prehistoric animals in that fish tank. She killed the fish. Now, I was already in the shower. As I got out the shower, I heard the fish jumping out the tank. So as I'm drying off, trying to catch the fish, they're dying. I can't do anything about it. They're dying. So once I cleaned up, I went and got most of her clothes, her boots, her shoes, her bags, and I put all her stuff in the compactor and threw it away. That's what I did. Now, for somebody to say what would somebody else have done, I don't know what could have been done that was more even. Because my thing is, in a relationship, you think that you playing with somebody and they're not playing. Now, this same girlfriend, and I didn't want to tell this part because I know some people not going to believe this, but I had a dog, Mello, pit bull. She was so mean to Mello. Mello bit her two separate times. And luckily for me, he never went to the hospital to do a police report and never had Mello euthanized. So that was just part of being in a relationship. That's why I say, people, you can't compete. You can't take somebody's hobbies away, somebody's love away from what they love to do. You can't control nobody. And that's all I was saying as the relationship part. You have to compromise. And she wanted to use up all the hot water. I dragged her out of the shower. She got dressed and went to work. As she left out the door, she poured bleach in the tank. When I saw them fish jump out of the tank, I waited till she left and threw half her clothes away. And then we stayed together. Like I said, we continued to stay together because that was early in the relationship. That was we wasn't even together a year in the apartment. It was my apartment. And we stayed together. And throughout the years, she'd be like, damn, I miss my boots. And I'd be like, I miss Saturn. I miss Goldie. I miss such such. I had at least probably, well, I bought them when they were small. So, but they're much, it all depends on the size of the fish. Alan had at least probably $600, $800 worth of fish in the tank. To somebody who was another fish, aquatic person, I could have sold them for more. So that was her own selfish nature. That was her own selfish ways of trying to, hurt me. And like I said, my dog that I had while we were together bit her two separate times. Because when we start arguing, after that second bite, after Mello bit her a second time, I was like, okay, that taught me not to argue with her. That every time she started nitpicking, looking for something, looking for kinks or kinks in the armor, however you want to say it, and Mello would hear the tone change in my voice and would walk up to the door of the bedroom and we're arguing, I shut the hell up. And that's true.
Well, now let me ask you this. Well, hold up. DJ XL said, was she soapy when you drug her out? How she get the soap off?
She was rinsing off.
So you basically just let her dry off first. That was courteous of you, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't. Listen, I left. I turned the water off because I knew I turned the water off first, then snatched her out the shower. Once I pulled her out the bathroom, I didn't care what she did. I had to go in there and get undressed and do what I had to do because somebody on the show said, you should jump in first. Now, if I jump in first, I'm not a gentleman. So I let her go and walk the dog and did everything else, warm up the car and did this and that. And it's like, I can't win for nothing. Can I win? I've lost so much sleep being so courteous, empathizing, being compassionate to others, because that's what Pisces are. We're very empathetic and compassionate people.
Bruh.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Okay. All right. Um, so Senior G,
Yeah.
if you can
What's
give
up?
us if you can give us a 30-second comment on the situation, what do you think?
I well, given the background of the terminology, and I do agree he was a gentleman, and then taking into consideration that the other party involved knew the conditions of it, I think there was some selfishness there, and that it was handled appropriately in that moment.
Bruh.
Okay. All right. Cuz
Go ahead, Miss Christina.
hold on. But before Miss Christina, Big Sis says, Shimmy, you said that you dragged her out of the shower. I'm sure
Yeah,
that hurt
yeah,
her.
big
So
sis,
she hurt
big
you.
sis,
Do you understand that? Go ahead.
big sis. Listen to me. I didn't. She wasn't on the ground because she can't be on the ground because of the tub. I picked her up. I picked her up and dragged out the shower. I didn't drag her on the ground. I didn't have to drag her on the ground. I picked. She was light. She was skinny. She was skinny. So I didn't drag on the ground. She was skinny. So I picked her ass
Bruh.
up, walked her to the bedroom, and got in the shower myself. So wasn't no dragging. It wasn't no color purple move. It wasn't Nettie and Mister on the color purple dragging her up the dirt road. No, it wasn't none of that.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Oh, so so what, Big Sis? How would you say it seriously to me for? And then
You can't win with women. You can't win.
Gummy says, so the moral of the story, Shimmy, plays for plays tit for tat and can't be the bigger person.
Well, let me say this right here. I've been the bigger person. That's how I made it to 51, looking this good.
Mm.
I've been the bigger person. I turned my back. I've closed my ears. I've been the bigger person. I could have been dead to have my teeth knocked out, but I've been the bigger person alive. Sometimes you got to draw the line. Sometimes you got to let people know. I tell you what, that dog wasn't a bigger person. So I lowered my voice when I saw that dog was going to continue to bite her and attack her. I shut up. Now that dog shut me up. Y'all want to shut me up? Have that dog come stand to the door growling. I shut up when that dog came to the door because she already had bit her twice. She used to, I'm going to say this and I'm done with it. It'd be cold as hell outside. She'll put that dog out on the patio. It'll be blazing hot. She'll put that dog out on the patio with the mosquitoes and spiders and all that. She did that dog dirty. That's why that dog had no problem biting her 2 separate times, blood everywhere. I got carpet cleaner. I'm doing everything, patching up carpets and everything. And I know what somebody gonna say. Oh, y'all are too quick. No, like my man Sir Senior G said, the selfishness leads to disaster. I'm a peaceful person,
Mm.
but I can only take so much.
Mm.
Uh XL said personally, I would have just went into the bathroom and just took a dump.
Ah, yo.
I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Um
Yo. XL is on one. He said I do.
Hey, look, hey, look, like I tried to explain to somebody else on the I started explaining like when I first told the story, she could not share the bathroom, so I would let her have it first. She went, I couldn't use the bathroom while she was in there. That was her fortress of solitude right there. That was her serene tranquility. That was her closet of tranquility. So I didn't go in there. I would pee in a damn cup before I went in there. So that's how much I respected her. But she didn't respect me by saving any hot water. She stopped doing it. When people don't show you the mutual respect, then you got to take it or you got to get rid of them.
Because I see my grandma do it. All the people do it.
Yo. Those
um
sound bites are official.
um so
Shout out to the IT technical department. Whoever's doing that, good job. Thank you for coming to work today.
now for some reason my sister said I'm terrible. Sis, I'm just on here on the screen. That's it. I'm just here. Yummy Gummy said Marla concerned. Oh, she said Miss Marla asked, do you have insurance on the pets?
No, no. You don't put insurance on fish because they can die on the way home. I shop so much with one dealer that if let's say if I had a fish die in 2 days, I could take them back. That's why I had 3 pet stores I went to. If a fish died within a week or fish died within a couple of days or on the way home, that's happened. I can go back to him. I gave him enough money for fish, bought them at retail price. He'll just give me another fish. But no, I'm putting no insurance. I didn't even have insurance on the dog. I mean, I don't spend that much. I don't spend enough money on the dog to put no damn insurance on.
What you talking about, Willis?
Good
Now,
show.
appreciate it, brother. What was it? Miss Marla said, Crete, we're gonna pray for you. Please do. Please, I need prayer. Yummy Gummy said Crete needs praying for along with Shimmy and Marla. DJ XL said, I eat mad broccoli. It would have been bad. I guess when you probably should have took that into consideration. I mean, that's a good one, XL.
Hey, Cree, if I would have went in the bathroom while she was in there, all that hot water she was using, she would have threw it on me while I was taking a dump.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so. Well, you know what? What you should have did, honestly, you should have walked up and just, and just told her, like,
get out of here for real. I'm saying, get out of here for real. I'm saying, get out of here.
All right. So, Christina, did you have something you want to say? Because I ain't gonna be on all night because that's just ignorance at its best. But go ahead.
I just was gonna ask what's your guys' opinion on guys using ED medicine?
Girl, that's not what the hell we on here for. You had a question last week about
that was my question before. There was a family affair on here.
You know what, Miss Christina, the truth. I'm sorry.
Girl, you done punked out on me, so I'm sick of you. Get off the screen. Almost some ED this time of night. The hell? Almost some dingaling this time of night. I gotta go to work.